Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here with Katherine Bonner, who is Senior Vice President of River Cruising and Small Ship Cruising for Tauck. And we did talk to Katherine a few months ago about a brand new product on the Douro that's planned for next year. And we have more details on that now, as well as the river cruise season coming up and in 2020. And this is Insider Travel Report. Now, Katherine, so finally we have some more details about what you're going to offer. First of all, let's go back. What is the new ship you're building for the Douro?
The ship is the MS Andarina, right. And Andarina is a Portuguese word for a typical type of little swallow that comes back every year from North Africa to Portugal to the same nest with the same mate. And we love the fact that it's used as a symbol in Portugal for family and loyalty and fidelity and love, and that's what we want.
And possibly repeat cruisers, right?
Well, of course. Right. They'll keep coming back to Tauck.
That's right. So the other thing, of course, is that now you have 3 itineraries you're going to be offering in 2020, and they're all slightly different, but talk about those 3 itineraries.
Sure. So the first one I like to talk about is what I call the traditional Tauck river cruise, and that's with 2 nights in Lisbon, a 7-night cruise from Porto to Barca de Alba, on to Salamanca, and finishing in Madrid at the end of the cruise.
Nice cruise.
It's a great cruise.
That's a 12-day experience.
So it's a 12-day experience. Of course, we have special access and a couple of special evenings. One of them in an 18th century national palace in Lisbon called Queluz, and another restaurant on the Douro called DOC, which is a gourmet restaurant that we'll be able to dock right in front of.
Yeah, so dine and have a restaurant right there. That's fantastic. Now, the second itinerary, what is that?
So the second itinerary is for someone who has less time, maybe still working, and it's a 7-night round-trip Porto cruise only. And it is also designed for someone who maybe wants a little bit more active choice. Doesn't have to, but if somebody wants to go hiking in those glorious vineyards you see along the way, or they want to take a guided bicycle trip along the Douro, those types of activities are offered as part of the experience.
And then the final itinerary is one I think is very interesting because it shows off the fact that you do family river cruising, right? So this is more for families that can go on, right? Exactly,
and we have Bridges, which we've had as a brand for Tauck, a multi-generational travel brand for the last, 12, 13 years. But these are specifically designed for multi-gen. This is 2 nights in Lisbon and then a 5-night cruise because most families are looking for about a week total. And in Lisbon, they stay at the Four Seasons. And then the 7-night cruise also has some more active components like kayaking and cycling.
And so the parents can drink port and the kids can have a good time too, right?
Yes, and the kids end up at the bar too, but they have smoothies instead of wine.
Yeah, I don't think the port would go over very well, but that's it. Now talk a little bit about the new ship, the new boat that you're doing, and what features it has that are sort of match what you have in other Tauck rivers.
Yep. So I think that a Tauck tour or river cruise taker would find walking on the Andarina somewhat comforting and familiar because those cabins on the top deck are still 300 square feet. They have the walk-in closets and a really nice bathroom. The middle deck has the 225 square feet, appointed the same way as they are on our other river boats. And then the bottom deck has some 200 square feet and some 150 square feet. And those cabins, the 150 square foot cabins, are offered with no single supplement, just as they are on every other itinerary. So there's some nice familiarity. The Compass Rose is a dining experience that we have. But then things change because the Douro offers a great climate and an opportunity to be outside a little bit more.
No, it is gorgeous, and I have been there a few times. And then it really, you're ramping up your river cruising. I mean, this year I think you have 8 boats in the water, if I know, and then next year with the new ship, the new one on the Douro, you'll have 9. But you're doing a lot more itineraries next year too.
Yes, because we have Oberammergau next year.
Oh yes, and I'm actually going to that. Believe it or not, I won 2 tickets from the German Tourism Board. Who knew?
Who knew?
And believe it or not, Jesus chose my ticket.
Well, then you must be in.
He was the actor who played Jesus, but he did pull it, so I feel kind of honored. But.
Yeah, and it comes around every 10 years, and each time, this is the 3rd time in my career that I will be.
Have you seen it?
No. Oh. I just market it, and I always have a question about whether there's still going to be an audience that knows and wants to see it, and the answer, at least for 2020, is absolutely.
Every 10 years, no matter what.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's a big one. So you're putting with river cruises, pairing that with the tours of Oberammergau, right?
Yes. So a couple of river cruises on the Danube and on the Rhine offer Oberammergau.
No, amazing. Well, Katherine, it's amazing what you're doing in the Douro. The other rivers, you're doing the Rhine, the Rhone, the Seine, obviously the Danube. Mm-hmm. You got a lot there. I've been on your ships. I've been on some of the christenings. You do a marvelous job, and I'm sure with this latest vessel, it'll be great too.
Thank you very much. We really appreciate all of your care and concern that allow us to come and talk to you about Tauck.
Katherine, again, have a great rest of the sea trade, and I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.